So, good evening and welcome back to the channel. Obviously, before we get into the video, if you are new, make sure you like, sub, and sharing the content around. And today's video, we're going to be talking about Chelsea again. And I'm shameless, so I don't care. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, unlucky. If you're calling me, oh, you're hating on rivals or whatever, because today we are going to dissect exactly what is going on with this football club, because I have no idea what is going on. But if we cast our minds back to the cup final on Sunday, obviously Chelsea was spineless, gutless, toothless, any word you can put that in, especially when Liverpool brought their kids on. They're basically the under-21s team that played an under-21s game literally about 3 or 4 days ago. Chelsea looks void of ideas, couldn't do anything, looks tired, even though they play one game a week and haven't been in Europe for God knows how long, for all of this season, bits of last season. But all this couldn't have just happened like that, because when I was growing up, especially when I was a bit younger, Chelsea were known for always demanding success from their owner, Abramovich. They'd sacked managers until they got the right one to win a trophy. They won the league under Conte, sacked him. They won the league under Jose twice, sacked him. I think he was 10th that season, Jose Mourinho, when he got sacked the second time. Sacked Ancelotti in the tunnel at half time. Sacked Benitez. So they sacked loads of different managers, and you could say, it's poor decision making. In my opinion, that's called an elite mentality. And that is something that Chelsea just don't have anymore. We're seeing it when Todd Bowley and Clearlake took over. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel was still in charge. He signed all of these players under him. He got Koulibaly, Sterling, Aubameyang came with him. And then you give Tuchel that money and then you sack him after. Look, I think pretty sure back then results weren't going well, but at the same time, you don't really sack him in that situation, in my opinion. He could have been right to sack him, we don't know, but look, and since then, they appointed Graham Potter, started okay, they had an alright Champions League group stage campaign, and then it went downhill from there, and let's be honest, since Pochettino's come in, it hasn't picked up at all ever since. But I think, in my opinion, what main reason why Chelsea are this is because not only because the owners, even the fans as well, they should be ashamed of what happened, to be fair, because if this was under Roman, their fans would be going mad. But you're seeing, if I put it this way, you're seeing what Arsenal fans think of Arteta during the sort of lockdown period when we were losing the games left, right and centre, when we had, Danny Ceballos, Granit Xhaka, Hector Bellerin, all that stuff. I'm seeing the exact same thing happen with Chelsea, and I think, if this was under Roman, Pochettino wouldn't be here, but new ownership, they got the PR spot on, they had the fan base over, and especially with, the kids that they bought as well, there's no experience there at all, and look, the only experience you're looking at is Thiago Silva, who's probably going to retire at the end of the season. Ben Chilwell, really, he's all right, he's not great. I think he's being misused as a left back. I think he's better as a left wing back. Reece James, their captain, who's never even fit to play. So, yeah, I think the Clearlake and Todd Bowley, they done way too much. They pretty much stripped that club down from top to bottom and just made it their own, and their own is not good enough. But look, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think they've got Leeds United tomorrow or today, I'm not quite sure, but I think it might be tomorrow actually. But yeah, am I happy? Am I sad for him? No, because that club have wound me up so much over the years, especially in Baku when they beat us 4-1. You know, we've had our fair share of cup final triumphs over them, but look, long may it continue. Hope Chelsea get even worse, maybe relegated. Who knows? Like, I'm just shameless like that. But look, make sure you like, sub, and sharing the content around, and I'll see you lot in a bit.